Hi guys and gals, Froggy here. What I'm going to show you is how to assemble an ATI Super Damper, and I've got one here in the middle and I've got two regular dampers. These are off of an LS6 motor, a Corvette motor, a Corvette Z06. And I got a little bit ahead of myself here, but I think I can still give you some information that'll help you when you put together one of these. The stock ones are one piece. Well, they're not really one piece. They're sandwiched with a piece of rubber in between. But you know, they come as one piece if you buy one new. These come as three pieces. If you have an AC belt in your car, which most of you do, the AC belt goes closest to the engine, then there's a space, and then the main drive pulley for all your accessories, your power steering, your water pump, your alternator. That's the big one on the outside. Now it comes in three pieces. There's a hub in the middle, 1, 2, and the hub. Now the hub, you have to be careful when you put the AC pulley on there. It'll go either way. It'll go this way or this way. On the Corvette, you want to have a space in between the two pulleys. I'll show you that. And that's why you have to be careful which way you put this. And then the outer pulley only goes on one way. They slide on pretty easy, but I was a little confused when I first slid them together. The overall height of the ATI, the pulleys were higher by about a 1/4 inch, which is a lot for pulley alignment. You really need to have them lined up correctly, or you're going to throw belts. But after I bolted it together to the torque spec, and I'll give you the torque spec later, everything lined up. So as I was screwing it all together, it got kind of tight, and then all of a sudden it dropped like a 1/4 inch. So there's something about the machining of these that it sort of like hits a lip and then falls over the lip, and all the bolts get loose again, and you have to start tightening again. Now there's dimples that have to be lined up. A dimple on the big pulley and a dimple, whoops, hold on. Well, this is in the instructions, but maybe you lost your instructions or whatever. Here's the dimple here, and it says offset hole. One of the holes is slightly different. So this dimple lines up with a dimple on this part here. The AC pulley doesn't matter, goes on anyway. There are 6 holes and only 3 of them are used for this assembly. 3 long bolts, and these are 5/16, 1, 2, 3. They're the long ones that go all the way through to the AC pulley. You want to torque those to 16 to 18 foot-pounds, and then there's 2, 4, 6 short bolts. They're 3/8 bolts, and those torque to 28 to 30 foot-pounds. Make sure they're all nice and level, and it feels good when you put them together. So that's how this gets assembled. And then, of course, you press it onto the crankshaft. But that's a different video. I'm not going to do that right now. But I just wanted to show you how these 3 pieces go together. And if you put them together by hand and it seems a little tall compared to the stock one, don't worry about it. It sort of it doesn't really shrink, but it snugs together once you get the torque spec on all these bolts. If that helps you out, give me a thumbs up. If you want more from Froggy, subscribe to my channel. It's free. See you later. Froggy out. One more tip. If you don't have this mounted on the car and you're trying to get 20 or 30 foot-pounds on these, it's hard to hold it. You don't want to put it in a vise because then you're going to damage it, and it might harm your belts once you install it. So what I ended up doing was taking an exercise mat, and I wrapped it in an exercise mat. I put it between my knees. See if I can show you. Like that. I squeezed it between my knees, and then I was able to get 30 on the big ones. So just a little tip on how to work around problems. See you later, Froggy.